Here's a recipe that's not only fantastic for dinner, it's also great cold for lunch the next day. Let's make some mini meatloaves on the One Pot Chef. In a saucepan over medium heat, I've got a little bit of olive oil, and to that I'm going to add in 1 brown onion, which I've just chopped up, 2 cloves of garlic that I've just crushed up, although admittedly I'm using the stuff out of the jar, I'm cheating, but don't judge me. And 200 grams of shaved ham, which I've just roughly shredded up. You could also use bacon if you prefer, but I like to use ham because it's got a nice mild flavour. And we're just going to stir this and cook it for about 4 to 5 minutes, or until the onions have softened. That's looking good. Onions are nice and soft, so we can just take this off the heat and set it aside to cool slightly. Let's start working on our meat. First, we've got 500 grams of beef mince and about 250 grams of pork. Now, I'm using a combination of beef and pork because I think it adds a nice texture and flavour to the meatloaves, but please feel free to use just beef or just pork, whichever you prefer. You could also use chicken or turkey and make them chicken meatloaves if you like. To that, I'm also adding in 2 eggs, about a tablespoon of parsley. I'm just using the dried stuff, but please feel free to use fresh if you prefer. 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce, seasoned with some salt and some pepper, and 2 cups of fresh breadcrumbs, or about 4 pieces of bread just run through the food processor. Just get your hands in there and just squidge everything together until it's nice and combined. I've just started to mix all that up, and to that I'm going to add in our onion and ham mixture. And now mix everything completely together. That's all mixed together, so let's start assembling our mini meatloaves. I've got a lightly greased muffin pan here, and I've just sprayed it with a little bit of spray oil, and you can see it's one of these silicone ones, so these will pop out very easily when it's finished cooking. However, if you're using a metal muffin tin, I highly recommend you put a little round of baking paper on the bottom of each one, just so they don't stick. I'm taking large spoonfuls of the mixture and I've just rolled it into a sort of a ball shape, and just place one of the balls in each of the cups and to just press down lightly to fill up. I was able to make 12 mini meatloaves out of this mixture, and last but not least I'm just going to put a little bit of tomato sauce or tomato ketchup on top and just glaze the top. And these little babies are ready to go into the oven. Preheated oven, 180 degrees Celsius for about 20 to 25 minutes, or until they're cooked all the way through. Our mini meatloaves have just come out of the oven and they're looking absolutely gorgeous. We're going to leave them in the muffin pan for about 5 to 10 minutes and allow the meat to rest. It'll finish cooking and will firm up, and then we'll be ready to eat. And here is one of our completed mini meatloaves, looking absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to just cut one open here so I can show you the inside. Look at that, beautifully cooked. So I'm going to have a little taste. Yum. First thing that hits you is the taste of, obviously, the tomato sauce glaze on top. Of course, you've got the onion and the garlic, that beautiful tender meat, and that beautiful mild ham all through it. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Check out my other videos at OnePotChefShow.com. And until next time, see you later.